Hello, dear subscribers. Before we begin, I want to share an exciting announcement with all of you. Starting today, we will be featuring a special segment called Listeners Spotlight. Here, we will highlight stories from our listeners about how they have behaved or took a particular situation related to their ongoing things in life and how they have come across that thing, and we will feature all these inspiring stories from our listeners, how they have applied, say, positive thinking in life or gratitude in life, or how they have showed resilience in particular situation. And you can share your stories. The details are there in description. uh, we will be sharing the topics for upcoming episodes, and you can share your inspiring stories. You can listen to our past episodes and also can share some inspiring stories if you relate to some topic, and we will be featuring that in another special episode for our listeners spotlight. So let's continue to our today's episode. Welcome to the first episode of our this week's theme. It's called positive thinking. Over the next few days, we will dive deep into the world of positive thinking, uncovering strategies and insights that will empower you to live a more fulfilling, purposeful, and joyful life. In this introductory episode, we will lay the foundation for our journey by discussing the core principles of positive thinking and how it can benefit you in every aspect of your life. So, what is positive thinking? Positive thinking is a mental attitude. And what does this attitude do? That focuses on the bright side of life and expects positive outcomes. It's like filtering the situation, filtering someone's behavior, or filtering what is the outcome of a certain effort you have put, the results, filtering it into positive and negative. Now, every effort of your may not bear you the desired results, but what positive things can you take out of it? So, it's about um, choosing to see opportunities instead of obstacles and approaching challenges with a solution oriented mindset. Positive thinking is not about ignoring reality or being unrealistic, but it's about maintaining a hopeful and optimistic perspective that empowers you to take action and make positive change. Now, what's the science behind positive thinking? So, research has shown that positive thinking has numerous benefits for both mental and physical health. According to the Mayo Clinic, positive thinking can help with stress management and improve overall health. Studies indicate that individuals with a positive outlook tend to have better immune function, lower blood pressure, and even a longer lifespan. Now, how do you overcome negative thoughts? So, one of the, to have the positive thinking, it's very evident that you have to overcome the negative thoughts. So, one of the biggest obstacles to positive thinking is the negative self talk. It's not what people tell us, the negative things, but we are the biggest critic of ourselves. So, negative self talk. According to again the Mayo Clinic, the negative self talk can significantly impact your outlook on life. Some common forms of negative self talk includes I always mess things up. I'll never be able to do this, or I'm not good enough. It's important to recognize that these thoughts are not facts. Now, in our next episode, we will explore strategies for identifying and challenging the negative thought patterns and how to replace them with more positive and empowering beliefs. Now, let's move on to our special listener spotlight segment, which we are starting from today. Here, we will be featuring inspiring stories from our listeners about how positive thinking has impacted their lives. So, today we have a story which is shared by one Mr. Neil. Few months back, he faced a tough situation when he lost a significant amount of money he had invested in the stock market. He wanted an investment and kind of a second small side income or the passive income. Nowadays, people do put their money or time or effort uh, on weekends or in this passive income so that they are covered. He had trusted a company with his investment and it didn't turn out well. At first, Neil was devastated. Losing that kind of a money felt like a huge setback, and it was easy to fall into a negative mindset and not trust anybody or uh, not to, again put your effort or time into creating some passive income. However, after some reflection, he decided to focus on the positives in this challenging experience. He realized that this situation taught him valuable lessons about trust and importance of doing thorough research before investing. He was thankful that he didn't fall into the greed of making more money in short time and putting all the eggs in one basket, as they say. So which he could have easily lost too. He also began to see it as an opportunity to learn more about the stock market if he decides to again invest in that kind of a platform. And most importantly, he learned to appreciate the support of family and friends during this setback. Now he is more determined than ever to rebuild his financial future with a wiser approach. So the failure, the setback, Neil took positive things out of it, and now he is approaching wisely for the future. This experience has not only made him more knowledgeable but has also strengthened his resilience. So I would like to thank Mr. Neil for sharing his story. It's a powerful reminder that even in tough times, focusing on the lessons learned from your failures, from the setbacks and the support we have, acknowledging that we can lead to personal growth and a brighter future. So, if you also have a story about positive thinking or any other topic, check the description. What are the topics for the next week and how you can submit your story? You can use hashtag positive thinking podcast or email us, and your story can be featured in our upcoming episode. I have a very simple example in our daily lives. I think most of us um actually would have come across this, overcoming these stressful situations which we get on a daily basis. So imagine preparing for a big presentation at work or a big meeting or a meeting. So, and instead of succumbing to anxiety and negative thoughts like what if I mess up, or everyone think I'm incompetent, you choose to reframe your perspective. You remind yourself of past successes, saying, I have prepared thoroughly and I have done this before. You focus on the excitement of sharing the ideas rather than the fear of judgment. This shift in thinking not only reduces your stress but also enhances your performance. In another scenario, consider a situation where you face a setback, such as not getting a promotion you were hoping for. Instead of dwelling on disappointment, you reflect on what you can learn from experience. You might think this is an opportunity to develop my skills and seek feedback for improvement. This kind of positive outlook allows you to take constructive action rather than feeling defeated. Some self coaching questions for today. Do reflect on these questions and Share it with us. What answers did you get? What negative thoughts do you find yourself repeating, and how do they affect your mood and actions? Can you recall a situation where positive thinking helped you overcome a challenge? What steps can you take today to cultivate a more positive mindset in your daily life? Positive thinking is not a magic solution to all your life's problem, let me tell you. Let me be very, very frank with you. But it definitely is a powerful tool that can help you navigate challenges with greater resilience and find more joy and fulfillment in your daily life. By choosing to focus on positive action towards your goal, you can create the life you desire and make a positive impact on your world around. We encourage you to start your positive thinking journey today by taking a few moments each day to reflect on the good things in your life. Share your positive thoughts and experience with us on social media using hashtag positive thinking, and join us in this week as we dive deeper into overcoming negative thoughts and learn how to silence your inner critic. If you like this episode, do share it with someone who needs this positive thinking, who needs to overcome negative thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast for more insight and strategies on living a more purposeful and positive life. Also, if you have missed to share your story with us, look out for our IG handle and YouTube shorts for next week's topic, and you can still submit your story for this week's topic, and we will cover it in our special bonus listener spotlight episode on some weekend. And the topics for the next few episodes are also there in the description. We can't wait to hear from you.